Welcome back. We told you guys it was going to be quick. Y'all didn't believe me, but we are quick. ATK just dropped their own map pick in a best of 3 series. Pretty dominant performance from Party Knots, and Knife is underway, so you can stop looking at my ugly face, although, you know, Megaman is a little bit more beautiful. But let's go straight into the in-game. Let's get to the Counter-Strike. That's why we're here.
It's the beard, Roy. It's the beard. I gotta get you growing that scruff out. Put a little Miracle Grow on it. It'll be fine.
I need the opposite of Miracle Grow. How do I get it to stop growing?
What do you mean stop growing?
This is me shaving
Talking
yesterday.
about a beard here, man.
I shaved yesterday.
Stop the grow. You grow it more. Oh man. Well, Attack win the knife round, so they're gonna get the pick of the litter. They start off here on the CT side, so that's a silver lining for them. I mean, dropping their map pick in a pretty decisive fashion, 16-8 on Dust 2. Doesn't really bode well for them, but getting the CT side to start off, if they can swing that momentum early on, get that 10-5 half, or albeit 11-4 maybe even, you know, that put themselves in a really good position going forward.
Yeah, now this is going to be an execute on towards the A site. Double smokes to the left, blocking off stairs and jungle, giving them passage to site. JT's underneath the balcony. He is extremely destroyed. No chance to fight back. Tens eventually enters back. Fady finds one as well. So actually it swings back into the favor of Attack.
Good opportunity here with that flash into CT and MOTM and Stelly both going to double down. Finding a couple more frags over there, leaving just Tens and Domster, and Tens going a little bit earlier than his teammate, and that's a nice long-range pick from Stelly, picking up the USP, finding that final headshot, and this is the worst-case scenario for Attack. Losing the CT side pistol, going to have to go for the full save. See if they opt for a force buy here, maybe to put some pressure on Party Knots, but should be a pretty, yep, they're going to force. So yeah, this is a big gamble right now for Attack.
I actually think this is better than the alternative of saving. I think, one, you weaken the economy for the T side, and you come in with the first gun round, even though you do forfeit an extra round, but you come in strong. AUGs, AKs, or excuse me, AUGs and OPS with kits and utility as well. But let's see what they can do. They have 3 SMGs. They have a CZ, which is basically an SMG, and Tens is just deagled up. Domster looking for the first kill from beneath, but it's going to be Ben drawing that blood. No helmet means death, and it is the SMGs reigning supreme here. Early money for Party Knots. JT trying his luck.
CT spawn push from JT, like you were calling out. They went aggressive on A. I like the idea. Just doesn't manage to work out for him. Now, you said you like the idea of going for the force buy here, but that's only if they're able to pick up frags.
Oh, yeah, yeah, exactly.
You know, because not only that, but you get the money bonus from having those SMGs, so it kind of negates buying them in the first place. But it's not working out too well for him right now. Stelly gets tagged down relatively low, half health. But they're finding the picks. Smoke goes out on the catwalk. They're going to be able to transition in towards B. There are 2 players over here, but it is the 2 pistol players.
The Deagle tag. Tens is now position compromised, overwhelmed, and Pone alone finds the kill as well, and that is the B site busted open. Fady probably better off that he either... Yeah, I don't know, actually. Maybe if he sets up for some exits, if he can get 2 kills here on the flank, that gets his money back for the MP9 at the very least. That's 1. I think that was only an ump, though, so nothing much to gain.
Do you like the ump over the MP9? Question mark.
No, I hate the ump.
Do you?
It's so good and so bad. I don't really know how to explain it.
The ump is usually my go-to on an SMG round, to be honest with you. I don't know what it is. I feel like the ump feels more like a rifle as an SMG. You don't get the spray and pray, you know, AD spam of an MP9 or an MP7 or anything like that, but it just, if it shoots a little bit slower, it kind of feels to me more like a rifle.
I can see that, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, that force buy, not good. This is actually the worst case scenario where you only get 1 kill, because now the economy can actually stabilize here early for Party Knots.
Yeah, but the good thing is I mean, you'd typically be, I mean, you'd be shallow on a 3rd round buy anyway. Big mid presence here, taking out the low player and then the high player. I like that. Obviously, Robbie doesn't realize that, but with the spray transfer that he had, the low player, the 16 HP player, was in the back, so he actually focused on the player that was closest to him, which happened to be the high HP. So it worked out all.
Ooh. Oh, that's an SG! That's an SG!
That's a nice play from Tens. Can he stay alive?
If he gets 1 more kill right here, worth. He holds on to this SG. Worth. He's in a win-win. Only loses him dying without getting a kill.
Well, that sounds like a pretty big loss considering that they've got a player at bench, Robbie, just waiting for this peak to come out. Not going to get the opportunity as he goes to underpass, so the timing is not on his side. 10's going to infiltrate the underpass hallways, looking for that player up top, but that's catwalk player and Ben. Lambo owner Ben Leet. Does he actually have a Lambo?
I would imagine no. Unless he's making
So it's a lot.
mad money. Yeah, it's kind of one of those ironic titles.
The irony was lost on me. Yeah, he does. Thief is saying that he does, so I'm going to believe him because you can't lie on the...
Yeah, no one lies on the internet at all. Everyone is completely factual and
It's true.
straight facts.
Again, I mean, you're saying nothing but truths right now, so obviously you can't lie on... See, there you go. Madicusy, he took me for a ride at Frag 10.
Yeah, me too. Now the real round has arrived, Megaman.
Yes.
It is the weapons coming out. This is why I like this second round force buy, even though it wasn't successful, because now you come in with double ops, full utility kits as well. So everything you need to make this round work, it is here.
Yeah, I mean, 3 ops on the server right now. 8 players with rifles. And there it is, 10's aggressive towards the A slope, managing to find Stelly, takes him down early on. So attack, they get their first man advantage. It comes really early in this 4th round, minute and 30 left on the clock. So a lot of work left to be done here for the party animals. See what they can do. That bomb going to get retrieved by Ben and scuttled over towards that A bomb site.
Ooh, that Molotov might give confidence for Robbie to peek that chair angle, but if he does, he will be met with Black Poison's AWP. The op is ready. Now, it seems like parties are starting to reposition towards the A site. Now, the only thing is that with the lack of mid pressure, they're stacked towards A site. They don't have to worry about connector and jungle anymore. They're ready for the A hit.
Flash goes out. The peak is alone spotted. Leg. Still trying to stay alive, but that's a good dunk nade from JT. Fady is there as well. Bomb lost. Round over. 5 versus 2. Surely not. MOTM stacked up here in mid. Gonna be looking for Black Poison. Might be able to find him, but a cheeky little peeky off a catwalk, and he only gets a handful of damage in before he falls back around the boxes.
Yeah, that's too many angles now for attack, and they're on the offense, and there it is. Flawless defense round. Exactly what attack needed.
Keep the ops alive. Keep the money flowing. They didn't burn all of their utility either. I think it was only 10's that really used all of his utility, him and JT. So the big buy down from them, that's really it. So you can see, I mean, $5,300 left on Domster. He salvaged over the SG. Didn't have to go for a rebuy. And this is how you know that your economy is working well and that the game plan is going all according to plan. They have 3 terrorist side weapons and 2 ops.
That is usually a good sign. Now, Party Knots, they don't have a good set of weapons, 3 AK-47s, yes, but it is an SMG and CZ on the other hand. Benz has found the first frag. Now, Party Knots are trying to execute on towards the A site, but they've lost Stellar early on, which means now their offense is weakened, and 10 finds a second on the fadeaway.
Still looking for some more over there by the triple boxes. He's going to get shut down, and there's the spam from Robbie. Nicely found from him. The refrag, though, JT keeping that man advantage alive here for the attack side. Deep nade goes in, finds good damage onto Pone alone. Both those players spam through the smoke, almost finds him another kill. They do get the plant. They're going to fall back towards the stairs, but dunk nade there onto Pone alone. That's 2 nade kills in 2 rounds from JT, by the way. And I think both of them were onto Pone alone.
Yeah, look at Robbie's position now. He's all the way in A ramp. He has a Molotov, yes, but the smokes are still in hand for attack, so that'll likely cancel out. But he found the first kill. That's Black Poison gone down. The bomb tap comes out and baited in easily. Attack pick up 2 rounds in a row. Now they've broken the economy for Party Knots. Even with the bomb plan, I don't imagine it will be a buy, but it could be a half purchase here, at least on some of the players, likely for it to be pistols and armor. Let's see if it comes out though.
I just want to point out the fact that JT has 4 kills, 2 of them are nade kills. Both of them are on Pone alone.
Let's see his utility damage actually.
Yeah, Pone alone got, remember, he got legged by 10's at the beginning of the last round, and then dunk naded by JT from CT. And then this last round, Pone alone gets tagged up by JT through the smoke and then finished off the sandwich with an HE grenade. So he's having a rough go of it. Those utility working pretty well for him. Let's see, utility damage JT 85. So that's pretty good.
Now,
considering the rest of his team has a combined total of 1.
yep. And now it seems like Partynauts are trying to enter into the middle quietly, but quietly and slowly is not the answer against AWP's Megaman. They have lost a life already. Black Poison is lingering around. I think that might be a little bit overzealous. He spots the head and capitalizes off it instantly. What a shot.
It's a big frag. Definitely a big frag. And you could see, I mean, when he was crouched, he was hidden. As soon as he stood up, gave his position away. Would have liked to see him maybe crouch, crab walk out of that position a little bit further down cat before standing up and trying to fall back. Another opportunity for a deagle frag as Tens gets dropped. It's a 3-on-4, but the damage is being done right now. Tens has got to watch his back. But Domster able to take down Ben, who's kind of playing a solo push on B. Not necessarily ready for the rest of the players to come around, but they have rotated Tens over with the AWP to the B.
Nah, the only downside here for parties is, well, yeah, they're 2-man down, but they don't have any armor. That means Augs are going to be chunking. The aim punch might be hard, especially to manage the deagles, and now they have been spotted with only 25 seconds left, so it's going to have to be a push out the B apps here.
Clean round there from Tens, picking up 3 on the AWP. So nicely done from him. Attack going to even things up 3-3. A lot of CS left to be played in this one, but again, I mean, we were kind of talking ahead of time, and I said the Partynauts should run away with this one, but so far, Attack, ever since the guns have come to play, they've been flawless.
Absolutely. I mean, look at Tens. He's already 9-3. Even though they lost the first 3 rounds. That's pretty impressive. Black Poison's on his way towards becoming a James Bond. It's a nice little promotion for him, but I believe he will break it before then.
I have faith. He needs to stop going for that aggressive catwalk peek. This time around, though, he's playing it from connectors, so he's in a prime position here to pick up a frag. Robbie might oblige.
It seems like Party love the slow underpass play, but it has not worked out for them once yet. JT finding 2 easy lineups onto Ben and MOTM, and they've lost a lot of their mid presence and mid pressure. It's all down to Robbie in middle, which now he has to decide, do I want to lurk this? Do I want to, you know, try to draw attention on eyes on me while the 2 other players attack A? Like, what is the plan? And it seems like he's settling on the lurk, not really giving away his position. Pone Alone's been eliminated towards A ramp as well, and it's all down to Stellar towards A side, but he gets eliminated as well. And there it is, another flawless gun round for Attack. Not a single player lost. I think only 65 damage dealt across the board as well. That is a good sign.
Yeah, shutdown round. Black Poison on the board, like you said. So no James Bond today. Able to pick up his first frag in that previous round. But again, I mean, I love the fact that you're seeing flash assists a lot in this, which just means that the utility usage so far for the attack side in these gun rounds has been pretty solid. I mean, we talked about the nade damage that's being done, but you know, if you look at the flash assists and stuff, now I know we don't have access to that, but on HLTV's page you can look at flash assists and things of that nature. But 2 more flash assists being picked up in the last round. I believe they were both by JT as well, who's kind of been our nade king so far, but now he's doing it with the other utility as well.
Wait, you know we can see flash assists though, right?
Can you?
Yeah, hit the scoreboard. More stats.
Is that what EF is?
Mm-hmm.
He's flashed. Oh. The Tens has 9. That doesn't really say if they assisted though. It just says that they flashed the player.
Yeah, I think effective flashes means that...
Well, it's enemies flashed, not effective flashes.
Okay,
so I think
yeah,
it's just a generality of people that they have flashed.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah. I was kind of questioning.
But nevertheless, I mean, adding that key feature to the kill feed on the scoreboard and everything like that is really, really nice to see. So it's pretty good. JT's nade damage though is up to 147.
Yeah, that's
gotta
a lot.
keep track. Yeah, and Domster has 1. He's the only other person on the team that actually has any nade damage, and it's 1.
Spray through comes in. Black Poison with raw aggression finds 2 kills with a spray down. Now 10 looking to contest towards mid as well with the AWP, a safe weapon to find duels with. Aggression is kind of slowing down. It's becoming a little bit awkward. Partynauts don't really know how to regain control in this round. They have 2 players out of the 3 in middle, and they haven't gained a single inch yet.
It's not really working out for him too well. Domster able to find... What do you think they need to do to change the pace here? Because this is about to be 6 rounds in a row that they've lost. Do you think it needs to be just an explosive hit towards A? I mean, rushing B usually doesn't work for the most part.
Now, there's too much utility for that, and the double op setup might just break that apart before it can come into play, but Pwn alone finds one. Robbie finds one as well. Almost evened up, but Robbie's pretty injured. But to touch on your point, I think they just need to be ready for the counter-aggression.
Yeah, that kind of has been biting them in the rear end a little bit, hasn't it? I mean, Black Poison getting aggressive down through underpass, you know, seeing Tens get aggressive with the op towards a slope. You know, a number of different things. Tens, I keep saying Tens, but Tens getting aggressive in Palace. I mean, we saw that one round too. That's actually one of my favorite things. If you got the spawn, grab the op, make the jump up into Palace and get that early pick, a lot of times you'll beat the T-side players, and unless they hit a really sick shot on you, you know, you have pretty much every advantage in the book from that position.
I think there's a save right here, though.
Yeah, it's got to be 10
no
seconds.
More time, yep. Really going to hurt the bank here for parties, but I guess the AWP is worth it. In attack, they're looking pretty solid. Look at their money.
Money bonus is enough. They can probably force a couple of AKs here. They just won't have the utility behind it, so maybe a faster strategy from them. Just bombard into the A-bomb site. Maybe send a 2-3 split, 3 out A slope, 2 out of the Palace, something like that, and flashes over the top. Yeah, they're going to force a couple of Galeals for the sake of a couple extra smokes. It's not a bad buy. Good.
Not bad, not bad. They can make this work. The only problem is Attack has so much money in the bank that they're not even close to being reset. So it's going to have to be strong rounds in a row here for Party not to claw their way back on this T side. Now, mind you, this map is still extremely CT-sided in matches, and especially at this level of play. So I'm not too surprised to see the scoreline yet. But there are many, many more opportunities here for Party not to bring some rounds. But now the lack of mid pressure here coming out, I think that's going to allow Attack to start focusing on the A site soon once they realize that mid is cleared. No, I think they're starting to have an idea. As soon as those smokes are popping off in the sky, it will be the telltale sign that, well, Party Nuts are looking to explode out the A side, but Pwn alone has found the opening frag. That's a big one. That gives them so much space now on A.
And they're going a little faster. You know, it's not an all-out brawl, straight-up fast strat into the A bomb site, but they're moving with a purpose this time around. They're not just kind of sitting around for the sake of sitting around trying to get those picks. They're actually putting the wheels on, trying to get into this site a little bit accelerated pace. Quick side note, I did look at the flash assists on HLTV. Tens has 2, JT has 2, and there's 1 for Robbie, MOTM, and Ben Lead. So, yeah, getting those flashes out, being effective with them. It's good to see.
And now the retake's underway. The only thing is there's a flank coming in from connector side. They're not ready for it at all, and the crunch is absolutely perfect for Party Nuts. And Tens just cannot fight back with 4 players peeking him, and it is Party Nuts picking up an important round. 6-4. We're now on the 11th round, Cory. Luckily, Attack has a lot of money in the bank, so there will be a purchase for them as well once again, but Party Nuts, they really got to string this one.
That's one of the things we talked about, you know, having those clean rounds. The worst that they had up to that point was only 2 alive, and that was back in the 5th round. 4 alive, 5 alive, 4 alive, and 3 alive. So there haven't been a whole lot of rebuys for the CT side. Not a reason for them to really dwindle down their economy. It's going to take 2 rounds in a row for Party Animals to actually get themselves to a favorable economy position.
Party Animals, I like that. A great name for the DJ set that we got.
Real Party Animals.
But now it looks like Party Nuts are actually sticking to the script now. They are looking to counter the aggression. That's why they're playing this round so slow. They don't want to get double killed by Black Poison any longer. Cannot afford that. So they're just playing passively. I think both sides are playing extremely passively right now.
Yeah, and again, Attack looking for that shutdown round like we talked about before. I mean, if they reset him here, it's going to be a pretty smooth sailing remainder of the half for him. We talked about it before, 10-5, 11-4 half. You know, that was if Attack won the pistol round. They actually lost the pistol, so they're 6 for 1 since then. So that's not too bad, all things considered. They went for that second round force buy. It didn't pan out for them. Ecoed the 3rd round, and ever since then, it was a 6-round onslaught for them. It's good to see the recovery coming in, Roy.
Absolutely. And look at the setup right here for Party Nuts as well. They have 2 towards upper B. They're trying to get into window somehow. It seems like Attack is very much ready for this B hit, though. Now they want to gain information towards the A site. One player's rotated off. The player pass is going to come out, try to get that kill, but it's going to be action towards the B site.
Love that lurk from Stelly. Black Poison, a lot to do over here. He's going to get taken down by Robbie. There's one more player over here. It's Tens. He's got the other op. He had a double up setup on that B bomb site, 1 rifle to support. It's down to the 2 versus 1. Time will expire, so MOTM not going to be able to get it done. I was talking about that lurk from Stelly. They played it so slow that Stelly actually turned around and started spamming a smoking connector. Pardon me, who was it that spammed the smoke? I think it was Fady. Started spamming the smoking connector. I'm not 100% sure, but as soon as he ran out of bullets and went for the reload, that's when Stelly pounced from Palace and caught him in a backstab. Got that nice pick. Now, he ended up going out from Palace, dropping and losing the duel to the player that repositioned to Underdark. But nevertheless, a good little lurk play. And it might have actually worked out because it held that other player on A, that he didn't really need to go for that auxiliary peek in towards Dark into the site to try and sell a fake. He kind of held him there by being, just having his presence known. Hindsight's 20/20, Roy.
Everyone is a wizard when it comes to hindsight.
It's wild what you discover about yourself after you make mistakes.
Definitely.
Case in point.
Let's see what Partynots are up to. They're switching it up this time, Megaman. You said the rush B sometimes doesn't work, and I think we might find out why if they actually do commit to the rush, but it's going to be one person trying to bait out utility early for attack before the actual execute comes in. No presence towards mid, no pressure towards A. I think attack reads this one out pretty well.
I hope so. For their sake, fast push in towards B. Mac 10 going to be in the mix. 3 players over here, big rotation, but they're losing the duels. The trades are not favorable for the CTs. Bomb is going to get planted plenty of time this time. Late round plants for MOTM to have to worry about. Push coming around from Cat. Fady finds one, almost finds a second. Will do, no. Then Leap going to get the trade. 1 player by bench to 2-on-2. Nice peek there from Robbie, and he's going to finish off the round in style. So Partynots find themselves a 5th round as they start to scratch and claw back in here. And now's where things start to get dangerous for ATK.
Yep.
We're into the final couple of rounds, and that economy is getting dry. Domster can drop. They can potentially put another FAMAS in play. It's going to be a scratch, and actually he buys up an AWP. So they're going to put all their eggs in one basket and really kind of hope that Tens does something big with the AWP in this round.
Wait, are they? Okay, yeah, they're buying up now. They're fully forcing off this one.
Wow. Trying to keep that pressure on, that's for sure.
I mean, yeah, if they break the party's economy right here, that could be the end of the first half for ATK. Or attack, I should say. A 10-5 finish would be amazing. I think 9-6, 10-5s are pretty common on Mirage.
Mm-hmm.
So any of those scorelines would be alright. Even 8-7 is not too shabby. But I'm a little bit worried for attack, though. This is, again, Partynots map pick, so I imagine the CT side for Partynots is pretty well put together.
I would have to assume they wouldn't go into a map pick without having some sort of a plan going on, but we've seen Stranger in the past. Good nade deep on mid. Robbie finding a lot of damage. Able to adjust the aim in time. Gets spammed up a little bit, and that's the AWP from Tens. They got to be careful. That's the big investment of the... Look at the utility on the CT side as well. So when the take comes in, the retake is going to be very difficult. They've got to hit their shots on the initial push.
Image control is coming out slowly but surely here for Partynots. They're looking to establish connector, but the counter smoke might make this awkward. JT's inside. Ben tries to walk through. That's a little bit overzealous, but the trades are there. And Tens through the smoke. No scopes it.
Wow, and the pump shot, he pays off. Playing close quarters on Palace. OTM trying to come through connector is spotted out. A little pre-fire, but he's going to go aggressive. Might find a second player on site. Oh, he adjusts the aim too. It's going to be down in the 2 versus 2. Beautiful shot there on the Black Poison. Adjusts the aim, finds the player peeking out. Trying to go for the plant. They double up, and they're going to be very low for this retake. Tough scene for them to be in. They know that there's going to be a player over in the Palace side, and they have a feeling that that player on Cat is going to be coming through the murder hole.
Yeah, the weird thing is for Partynots is they can't really move up too much. Now, MOTM, he has this player dead to rights, but with only 9 HP, he has to play this out perfectly, and he gets the right time, and there it is. Now it's a 2 versus 1. Fady has no idea where Ponalone is hiding, and it's going to come down to the patience, and there it is. Off the heroic efforts of MOTM. That was so sick coming off connector as well. That was so sick.
That was insane. And it's like you said, I mean, he's not necessarily, he's not the heavy hitter in this. It's Robbie, it's 16 and 8. But it's MOTM making plays That's what he does. It doesn't necessarily mean that he makes plays every single round. He'll make a big play every once in a while. We saw it on Dust 2 in a 2 versus 4 where he gets the 4K. This time around, we're going to see him pick off 3, 2 of them beautiful shots. And he puts such a spanner in the works because he had that guy locked into Palace. There was no escape for that player in Palace.
Double underpass push is coming out, but Ben is perfectly ready for it. Stellar finds himself 2 kills on towards the A site, leaving Domster all by himself, and there it is. USB's no armor means death, and it is tied up 7-7. One of these teams will come out with a lead, and money's looking all right for Attack, all things considered. It'll be lacking, I think, some of the key components, like kits and probably Molotovs. But at least they have it.
Fady going for an AWP.
Mm-hmm.
So this will be the 3rd AWPer that we've seen on their team so far in this best. It's been Black Poison picking it up to hold down the B bomb site, 10's over towards A, and now it's going to be Fady playing towards Window. He actually gets out from Window, and he's looking for an aggressive play over towards Connector, but there's not going to be anybody presenting themselves in that area. It's going to be a hit towards A. This worked out well for him in the past. So this really swings things. Could be an 8-7 for Party Astronaut.
The smokes do come raining in. The flashbangs are following up. The utility is now following up as well for Party Nines as they look to gain some space and some breathing room on the A site. But JT through the gap in the smoke sprays one down. Comes through again, finds another. But the trade from Robbie are just on point right now.
Blind through a smoke, hits the headshot. You'll love to see it. Look at this boost in CT, though. This is crucial. Bomb has been dropped. It's open from Catwalk as well, so Domster could get an eye on it, but smoke to Connector, not going to allow vision, but the boost over here in CT, Black Poison, they're trying to inch out. Go right. A couple more pixels you can stand on, but they're going to have to fall back from the boost, and 2-man out from the CT spawn area. 10's, he's stayed alive the entire time. He actually took the damage early on in the round. Good flashbang comes out, Ponalone finishing off 1, and there's Stelly to peek out for Palace. So the recovery from the Party Astronauts will suffice. 5 rounds out of the last 6 go the T-side way. 19-8 for Robbie.
Wow, that's beast.
Yeah, given what they were playing with at the beginning of the half, that's a huge turnaround for them.
Yeah, how's he dying so little in such a close half? I don't understand that. It's crazy.
Well, he only died really in the rounds that they lost.
Yeah, apparently.
He just stayed alive in the rounds that they won. And not only that, but he was also playing the role of entry fragger a lot of times. I mean, you saw the way that he just went full aggressive over towards Connector in that last round and picked up 2 kills. Now, granted, he might not be the first one into the bomb site, but he made a play. That play worked out for him, and he picks up a couple more kills because of it. But, you know, players make plays. That's what they do.
Now it's going to be a very, very fast play towards the B side. JT Domster find both kills on towards the B anchor. So now that is a B side open for business. Bomb is being planted. And damage is being done. But this is such an awkward because there's actually a contingency plan from Black Poison as well. He's on the flank. They have no idea this is coming. And with only 3 players left, you can't really dedicate somebody to watch that flank either.
Yeah, they're starting to pick up frags and push out. So he might not even get an opportunity at this. He doesn't. But it was there if they needed it. A little insurance policy, if you will. But both pistol rounds go in the way of Attack. So they've got an opportunity. Actually, I apologize.
Yeah, it's 1
Party
for 1
Astronauts won the first half pistol. Yeah, I forgot because the 6 rounds in a row that were won by Attack kind of negated that. But nevertheless, I mean, 8-8 tied up. Pistol round goes the way of Attack. So they split pistols on the second map. An opportunity now for the Attack boys to build back up a little bit. Saying Robbie is lagging. It's the last person you want lagging, considering that he might hit 20 frags before anybody else on his team hits double digits.
His ping looks alright. Maybe just having some issues on his end. Regardless, yeah, that's somebody I would definitely take a pause for right now. He's really heated up. I hope this doesn't cool him down, though. That's my only concern.
I think he'll be okay.
Young Robbie with the shot, boy.
He spent the majority of the first half using terrorist side weapons. Just get one of those in his hands and he'll feel right at home again.
True. It's going to be all rifles for Attack, though. Now, again, Party Knots, they have decided they want to buy a risk, but sometimes can be worth it if it plays out correctly. The Scout, an SMG, and the rest of the players are on pistols, CZ57, and a Deagle. No kits means no retakes. It's It's going to have to be a fight to the death with weapons here, and it seems like Partynauts are picking up on the mid-pressure here. They're looking to contest it, Megaman.
Yeah, 2 players still in connector, 1 playing over there. Look at this crunch, and flashbangs go out, counter flash actually, and that's MOTM to pick up the first one. Tens is locked in. He's got to go huge, and unfortunately he only gets 2. Now JT getting swung on from the other side. He's going to get cleaned up. So JT, yeah, big round from him.
Wow, that could have got out of hand so fast too. 2 kills, not shabby. Those were rifles at least, so there's that.
Yeah. JT's had a big game so far as well. Just, you know, I've been kind of harping on the nade damage and everything, but if you take a look at it, it really has a stark contrast on everything. I mean, his nade damage compared to everybody else in the server is significant. He's almost at 200. The closest behind him is Tens at 81.
Very significant.
Effective nades.
We love good utility. That's going to be Partynauts with, of course, just USB's no armor means a gamble stack is likely their only opportunity to come into this round. They're sending in a probe, though. That's JT looking for that information, and he's realized now that this is, in fact, a stack. So A site, free.
Yeah, they got a Mag 10 out of it. If Ponalone can pick up a kill with it, that would be cool. Range battle.
Oh,
here.
he does.
There you go. So another $600 in his pocket. That's going to help him get the AWP into the next round. So that's a big frag. A lot of people might not realize that. They're actually whittling them down. Tens goes down to the USP of step. Good positioning here from Domster. It should be all she wrote. You never know. Stelly's got the Galil. They're going to fall back from this. Carry that rifle over to the next round. That's one rifle they don't have to buy. It's not the best rifle on the board, but
Free?
it's free.
Wait, Ian? MOTM just runs by that guy. I think he's looking for that rifle in the middle, but it's already gone, my friend. Double AKs. It's the only thing they got to save out of that. That got really expensive, actually, for attack. I'm a little bit concerned for their economy, but I think it'll be all right for now. Partynauts, now the actual buy comes out. It's going to be AUGs and AWP for Pwn alone. The kits as well are available. And Stellar fully... Actually, there's almost everybody on full utility except MOTM, really. So options are available. Let's see what they decide to do. I wonder if there'll be a culture difference here in the approach on defense on this map, specifically between these two teams. We saw that when attack was on CT, they weren't really doing anything crazy except underpass pushes. Besides that, it was just mostly the double op setup, reigning supreme. Pwn alone draws first blood, so that's a man up early.
That was a sick shot, too. Actually peeked out connector wide for the top mid peak and clipped the corner of the wall, but it was enough for full damage. Flashes over A site, looking for that push into A, and it's getting shut down. Then lead finds one. Black Poison and Fady answer back, so there's an opportunity into the round here for the T side, but it's 2-on-3. Rotation to CT is already there, and there's no smoke to hold Stelly back from making this peak.
Fady's even it up. He gets 2 kills out of that. Stellar just got legged as well, so this round is pretty much secured as long as they don't give away the free kills. All they have to do is just be patient. They don't need to take the 1v1. They just need to play this together. They know that he's legged. And you can see that Tens is taking out the P250. He's looking for that shot instead of the op. But I think they have this one in the bag.
Well, let Tens kind of screw with him for a little bit. Fady's the insurance policy. It's planted for the slope. Fady's falling all the way back towards T stairs. This is pretty much done. Not really an avenue for him to get in here. He just kind of wants to hold... Well, he wanted to get the AUG and run away, I guess. I thought he wanted to hold Tens over towards the fireboxes. Maybe hope he goes up with the bomb. He is low.
Does he survive from there?
That's not going to be the case. Yeah, he should.
Okay, he should be okay, yeah.
Yep, 6 damage.
All
Now,
right.
if he was on 6 health, Roy, he would not have been okay.
Yeah, that's how the math works, I think.
Math.
Attack on the 11th round now. 5 rounds away. Not too shabby. Economy here for Partynauts looking rough, but they're going to force buy around that. Oh yeah, Castello had the Galil, so he actually had a lot of money in the bank. He dropped 2 weapons, I think, right here.
Is it weird to you that somebody named Cory CS just said, "Let's go Raptors"?
I don't follow basketball. Is that basketball? Yeah. I don't follow that.
Well, Steph Curry plays for the Golden State Warriors. He's playing against the Raptors. That guy's name is Curry. Wallbang through his teammate. Fady goes. Shocking that there wasn't an assist there for Tens on that.
Wow.
Monster, though. Attack. Looking sharp here on the T side. I'm impressed.
Yeah, this is kind of the dynamic play I usually expect out of attack. They're really good with these time splits. Look at that. Domster cleaning them out of pallets before they commit, making sure they don't lose any casualties as they transition on towards the A site. Molotovs for connector to control rotations. Robbie's been spotted and he's down to 15 HP, so he has to reposition if they want a chance. But I think they're already setting up for the save. And it is once again attack coming out with a round win. 12 on the board. Might be see the third map after all.
Very possible. They're going to have to take the save here, take the L on this one. Money is going to start to stack up a little bit for them. That round loss bonus is starting to get there. 4 rounds, soon to be 5, so they're going to be at max. They might be able to force buy into the next round. The $50 on Ben and Pwn alone is really kind of the issue. Not having that stable up on the CT side can be such a hindrance for them, especially when they seem so, reliant on having that op.
Yeah, Pwn is an incredibly talented operator. I love watching him op, actually. He's so consistent with it as well. So for him not to have one, it really hurts. So I think they'll go for the... Oh, maybe not. I was going to say they might go for the half buy for those ops, but no, they're going to force buy off this completely. Not a bad set of weapons, though. I mean, they're fully rifled up with kits as well. A little bit of utility locking for Stellar and MOTM, but that's not the end of the world. They still have smoke, so this is an alright buy for Partynauts. But if they lose this, that will really set them behind.
Rushing in mid. Look at this. JT getting on his wheels. Trying to get up close and personal on connector early. Is there a smoke bottom connector? Yes, there is. Player right on the other side of it. Pushing around to the other side of the window. Look at that. MOTM somehow still managing to get the dink. Had no idea where he was getting shot from. Push out the palace. Oh, wow. Black Poison there to bail his teammate out. Thought for sure that Pwn alone was going to be able to find that frag on the fading. Unfortunate for him, does not. He goes down. And another good round here from ATK. They're pushing for map 3. They're making a good bid at it as well.
Yeah, the big thing with this round as well is that because they exploded on the A side, they still have so much utility left for that post plan that it's virtually impossible for Partynauts to even attempt it. They might as well just save attack, picking up the 13th round. Without these 2 weapons, I think next round is likely to be a save. But now I think they could justify a force buy. But how many times will they chase Megaman? Are they eventually going to save for that op before it's too late? You think they save next to come in strong for the 14th on the board here for attack? These are all important questions that need answers. Hopefully they take a pause.
It's a tough question to answer, to be honest with you, because we're going to have to look at the money here. And the problem is that if they save for the op, they're going to run dry on rounds to play. That's where the problem really comes in. ATK is on 13. If they take a save here and lose those 2 rifles, that's 2 more rebuys into the next full gun round. And not only that, but I mean, then you're allowing attack to get to 14. So they're going to they take a little half buy here. Deagle on Ponolo, no armor. They pick up armor on Ben Lee, couple of nades to work with. And MOTM is going to pick up an MP9 and some head armor. I mean, they could potentially make this work. This isn't a terrible round for them. It's just that they have to win the duels early on. And again, JT just blazing through mid. He's already up catwalk and good to greet him as MOTM. The flashbang comes out. MOTM's got to be flawless, and he will win the fight. So that's a nice duel to win, and he can salvage that AK. He doesn't realize it yet, but he can pick up the AK. No pressure over in his area.
You're right. And attack they keep resorting to this ace play that has been working out like butter. I mean, they've had virtually uncontested success on this A side split, and they're going for it again. Only 1 player to defend against it right here. He's in spawn, hiding, playing passive for the retake, and it's going to be an A side for free once ATK realize it. But this time
they just bogged down.
And there's a flank coming in as well. I have to talk about that because that will come into play at some point if Pwn alone can capitalize. But right now it's looking... I don't know. I have no idea how this is going to go. The bomb will be planted. Or at least attempted to be planted. There it is. Now they have connector control as well. That's good.
He's got 1 dead to rights on the site. Second one's coming around the side. So that's the first. Now they know that the flank is in. Can he find a second? And Pwn alone will do so, leaving it on Black Poison in a 1 versus 4. So the force buy works, but they've got 4 AKs to play with for the rest of the round. They're going to save 2 and pick up the op. So that's the swap of economy that you were talking about. Do they take the save? They go for a medium buy into the round. It works out for them, and now they don't have to worry about it because they get the money that they saved, plus they get the weapons that they salvaged.
Yes.
Huge swing in economy.
Massive, massive, massive swing of economy. I also think that... I think it was Ponolo on the flank. He picked up an AK. I think that was from one of the dead bodies that came out early. That played a massive factor as well.
I believe
don't think a Deagle
that
would
was
have had the
from
same
the
success.
player that Ben Leet killed at T Stairs early in the round with the Deagle. He got traded immediately afterwards, but he picked up a kill at the beginning of the round. I think it was over by T Stairs. I think he got aggressive over there, got in their face, and managed to salvage one beforehand, and they couldn't do anything to pick up an AK and throw it away at the time.
Now, they still have a big loss bonus. Not only that, but Party Nuts are looking pretty comfortable right now. 3 players at 5K means that even if they lose this round, it'll likely be a purchase coming out next. So, I mean, not too much pressure. But the economy is starting to dwindle for attack. And if parties can at least string 2 rounds together here, that would break the economy for attack and allow them to claw their way back into this game. Right now, it's going to be mid-control for attack once again. And they seem to they're keeping that presence on A. 2 players in Palace. And they want to keep resorting to that successful ace spread that's been working for them.
Well, if Party Astronauts lose this, they'll have one more buy in them just because of how much money they saved last round before they have to go to a save. Because they've got enough money on 3 players right now to buy, and then they'll have enough money to drop those 2. Because in layman's terms, of course, 3 can drop 2, but 2 can't drop 3 in most situations in CS unless you've won like a crazy amount of rounds in a row. But this situation, I mean, yeah, it's coming down to the wire. They've given a lot of space here. MOTM, nice shot from him. Not ready for the second player. Oh,
wow!
What was that tap?
He just busted A site open single-handedly. Black Poison, that was massive. Stellar now is about to get flashbanged and pushed in as well by Black Poison. But I think he's dissatisfied with the control for now. He doesn't want to actually take it. Fady gets Robbie rotating in from Connector, which now is weakened the retake. But that kill from Stellar evens things up. And that kill from Ben even things up even more.
Bomb is planted, though. No kits on the board. There's got to be a fast retake. Incendiary to flush 10s out. Oh. Dirty little snap there on that second frag, but the Incendiary, I understand the play. Flush him out from that box, from Firebox, allow that CT player to get the angle, but he's just too fast. And Tens is having a good match, too. He was leading the way most of that first half. 18 and 13 for him right now. 20 and 13 for JT, kind of leading the charge. 23 frags for Robbie. He has cooled off. Remember, he had 18 at the end of the first half, so he's only gotten 5 in the second half so far.
Yeah, I was really worried about him cooling off after that pause. It does it. It's a real phenomenon. I truly believe in it. But look at this plow coming in from ATK right now, looking to overrun the A site quickly.
Even trades. Alone on the off. He actually gets out in front of the insets. So smart. And drop the smoke. They think he's back there. Does he push that second smoke, though? That's the real question.
Black Poison is doing so much damage. This is all off the whiffing from Stellar. He had Black Poison dead to rights. He just couldn't get the kill. Now it's Black Poison versus Pone alone in a 1v1. Bomb is easily recoverable, but it's a game of cat and mouse right now. Both players trying to locate the other.
Well, they know that Pone alone was in jungle. They also know that Black Poison is low, hence why the USP is out right now. I'm going to go for the sure thing. Sees the trajectory of those, knows that he's over there, but it's going to be the 4K from Black Poison. Map point now for attack. Beautiful play from him. And that fast plow towards A, that's something that we haven't seen so far in this matchup. It's always been more slow, methodical, execution-based strategies, but the Incendiary goes out. They already beat the Molly out early on. And attack get those opening trades. Those duels go favorably.
Well, what's crazy to me as well is that parties haven't really adapted to what ATK is doing at all. They're still running standard setups. They're still playing 2 towards B, 2 towards A, 1 towards middle, sometimes even 2 towards middle. But it's been the A plows that they're having struggle with. So why aren't they stacking the A site? MOTM all by himself. He's being overran. He finds 1 kill. Second comes in for Pone alone with the scout with his off the assist from MOTM. But JT from above finds the return frag. So it is down to 3s now. Absolute chaos on the A site.
Oh, Pone alone. Big round from him to step up back into the 1v1 this time versus Tens. Tens has got him out in the open, and that's going to be the round 16-9 in favor of the Black. So we're going 3 maps on this one. I didn't think that we were going to get that deep into it, but it's good to see the recovery out of attack. and they bring the noise here on map number 2.
Yeah, look at the T side for attack. It was flawless. I think they had what 9 rounds or 7 rounds in a pretty much in a row. That is incredible. 7-1, I think it was. But what a performance from attack. I mean, I knew it was going to be a close game. I didn't think it was going to be kind of a mirrored scoreline to the first map. But that does conclude the second map for us. Now the third map will be coming up shortly. If you haven't done so already, guys, please do follow our socials. That is Twitch, Twitter, Facebook for Winners League, as well as Cory's and my on Twitter down here below. Also, just want to quickly say that I appreciate everyone for tuning into the stream. We appreciate you being here. Hopefully, you guys are having a good time, enjoying the content. All we're here for some good old Counter-Strike. So please keep it civil in the chat. We're all here. We're all a collective community. It's all love. But we will be right back after a quick short break.